On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, I want you to clap, and that's how I'm gonna know how to sync up the volume to the video on both of our videos. Okay? Are you... You're not even recording all this gold?
Okay, well now I'm recording.
Okay. Alright. Alright. We ready?
Yes, I believe so.
Pants are so soft. Okay. Ugh. Ready? We're gonna clap now.
Alright.
1. Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
No. Is that how long the delay was? Did you clap when I clapped?
I clapped when I heard your clap. Are we going on?
Okay.
Are we going on clap? Or are we going on 3?
Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Clap.
Okay. Ready?
All right. Ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Clap.
Oh no! You son of a bitch! This is all this video's gonna be. Put on my new Blade shirt for this.
All right.
All right. Last time here. No,
Yeah.
No horsing around.
All right.
All right. 1. Ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Okay. I think there's a delay, but I think we're gonna be all right.
Okay. Sounds
All
fine. I clapped exactly when I heard your clap. Okay, clap boy.
So you clapped after you heard it, or
I
in conjunction with it?
I clapped in conjunction with your clap, and I have this little girl
Okay.
eating a donut in my face. What's up?
What kind of donut?
I had a manwich tonight, and I think it's upsetting my tum-tum.
Ooh, Courtney won't allow manwich in the house.
Probably for this reason
on several
alone.
occasions. Yeah, it might be. I remember having some good manwich back in my high school days, but that was the end of it. That's where my story ended.
Test. Oh, that's too high.
That's too high. You're gonna blow them into next week.
Testing. Okay, now it's
Find
like halfway.
Find a healthy medium and meet me there.
All right, I could probably even turn it down a little bit more because I'll probably get a little animated in here.
You might get excited. I've got my new Blade shirt on. I mean, you
Oh
can't
my
see
God.
it, but I'll spend most of this episode describing it in detail.
Very good.
Let your ears be your eyes.
Oh my God, Dave! All I can look at is chords. It's so weird to like be talking to you but looking straight ahead at the camera, and
All I can see are butts, because that's what you have written as your screen name on Zoom. And since your bandwidth can't handle the Zoom and our conversation at the same time, that's what I'm seeing. Just looking at butts.
You got a powder donut now? Is mommy
No.
letting you have these, or are you just ransacking these things?
Well, you can't have chocolate without powdered.
Okay, here we go. Intro time.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, patrons out there? Towards the Max Extreme here.
And Ghost Hunter Dave over here. You know, where you're used to seeing us.
We're digitally doing this here. We're in the comfort of our own homes. You can see I am in Studio 2 right now, betwixt two Batman shelves.
That's right. And I'm a healthy 6 feet apart in our normal studio here. And it's a bit lonely, but you know what? I have a mountain of stuff that I'll take with me to the grave unread, so I think I'll be okay. But we're trying out something different here. We've got the itch to get the band back together, all two players, and put out some high quality episodes that you're used to. Sure, the podcast is fun, and we're going to continue doing that, but we'd like to provide some new content, because who knows when the hell this epidemic is going to end. We need a plan B, Troy. Six months in, we decide we need a plan B. Plan A,
just
waiting
like...
it out, isn't working.
No, it is not working. It seems to be getting worse, and that only frightens me more.
That's right. I'm assuming it's because we're not making new episodes.
I have a bunny in my hand right now, and a little girl in the room. How are you, little girl? Fine. You're showing me that bunny. That is a cute bunny. Where is your mother? Can I ask that many more times?
Drink.
Oh, that's the one thing I didn't get. I was going to bring over a good old kombucha that I've homemade in my own home, but I don't know if I should have 2 in a day. Maybe too healthy. That's what I'm thinking. Too healthy.
Is that why it took so long with all the cords?
No.
Kombucha
No.
holding you back?
No. The cords
Okay.
were its own issue. That definitely was its own problem that I had to overcome.
Yeah,
If only
sure.
I could take a picture of me just buried. It's like, you remember in Indiana Jones in The Last Crusade when he's on that train and he falls into that pit of snakes?
Snakes? Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's all I remember from that. That and the wise old knight.
Yeah, that's what I got going on my floor. And the wise old knight, it just keeps coming in and giving me donuts. So if you're when you're gonna be splicing this together, are we gonna still be on the same sides as each other? Because if so, I would
yeah.
love to just look over at my just closed window and pretend you're there.
Absolutely.
Did I already tell the story of a big branch falling down in my in the street from my own tree? That was really
Oh yeah,
cool.
I heard it.
Okay, great.
We've literally been talking for 45 minutes, and you're already regaling me with the second iteration of the big branch that fell.
Well, I didn't know if the viewers maybe wanted to know my branch story or not, but that's pretty much it. A branch fell, so that's all.
Was it a big branch?
Oh yeah, it was huge.
Oh my god!
It would
I
have
can
been
picture it.
if it was
Was it like green?
the branch.
Yeah.
Oh, it was made of wood, if that helps. But
Oh.
if there was
Not
a
what I'm picturing.
if
No.
there was a car underneath that, it thing would have been effed in the A. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's how
Man,
big it was.
I
But
can
I want to
picture it
say,
now.
when the fire department is right across the street from me, so I feel like one of them at least has to own a chainsaw and come over and just take care of this for me. That's what I'm
Unless
thinking for.
Unless that branch took him out on the way. They're
Oh
running
shit!
over. They're like, "Oh man, I gotta warn Troy. That branch looks like it's coming down." And then he was crushed. Another
By a-
life lost to your spooky tree.
Oh no! It's not even the spooky tree. It's just the regular tree.
We've talked about your knife story, right?
I think so. I think so. How my toe will just never be the same again. Yeah.
No. And that foot's already fucked.
Yeah, it is just horrible. It's a horrible appendage I have. Because not only do I have a scar now with a possible just tendon that doesn't, work at all for my big toe, I also had surgically, removed muscle tissue when I was in high school on it. And now that I think about it, a huge scar down my leg from trying to climb a barbed wire fence when I was 10 years old. Because I fell
man.
off and it just opened me right up. You know what I mean?
Did you
If
ever
I
stub
am
that?
not
You ever stub that foot?
all the time, now that I can't lift my toe all the way, it's
God,
Stub
it's
City
slowing you
over
down.
here.
You're dragging it behind you like a zombie.
The baby gates in this house are literally killing me. If I don't break a toe on them by the end of the summer, I'll be surprised.
Oh,
And it's gonna be that shitty toe. You know it's gonna be the shitty one.
absolutely.
What you got over there? That bunny got a diaper and a Band-Aid on?
Yes.
Okay, can I ask you this? Where is your mother? Can I just keep asking you that? No answer. Did she go out and look at the branch?
She might be in the spooky door for all we know.
Oh, did you stuff her down the spooky door?
Did I personally?
I'm talking to this little girl over here, Dave.
This is
The
why we
video.
need the video. All I see are butts. All I see are butts, Troy.
All right.
Dude,
Well, I
technology
got a
is
little
almost there.
I got a little
ahead.
girl on my lap right now. So why don't we call this a win in the books? Why don't we mark it down as a win?
It's absolutely a win.
And we'll get moving on to something maybe a little more fruitful.
Okay. I don't know how that is possible, but we can definitely try it.
All right.
We can try it out.
But
No.
patrons, if you happen to like this, maybe you'll be the first to see it. What's
Yep.
going on with this kid? You'll see it in action. Tell us what you think. See ya, little girl. And see ya, patrons out there. I've been Troy to the Max Extreme.
That's right, and I've been Ghost Hunter Dave, and you can buy some merch now. I mean, you've been generous enough. We're pitching to the wrong crowd here. They're supporting us. We don't need to tell them to buy shirts and stuff. But I am planning. I've got some stuff cooking up for some exclusive Patreon Imperius Flex tanks.
Oh my god. I want my hands on some of them tanks right now. I got a tank line that I need some
me
straps
too.
just covering that white alabaster skin of mine.
Yep. I've got a tank guy. Got a tank guy on the horn, on the computer. Can't get to him right now. You know the bandwidth. It's covered.
Right.
It's covered by butts right now. But yeah, he's gonna cut me a pretty sweet deal on some tanks. I mean, you could get 2-color. You could get 3-color. I think that's
3-color tank?
many colors. It's as many colors you can get. I don't really understand. Is that like the tank itself? Is that meaning there can only be 3 colors on the design? I don't know. We're gonna get what we get. But we're going to get some nice Hero of the Beach front and back. This was a stipulation. It's got to be front and back because on Redbubble, where we have our current merch, you can only do front or back. This has got to be both. You need to have the Hero of the Beach backwards on the back. So
That's right.
We're going to make that available, and I think we're just going to send it out to anybody that's pledged like $15 a month. If you want a tank, we'll get you a tank. All right.
We'll get you a tank. Quit badgering me about this tank, okay?
My God, I'm about ready to pull the plug on the whole tank thing. To be honest, here.
Dave, if I don't get a tank, I'll be pretty upset.
Well, we'll get tanks. I'm gonna get us some tanks. Still got my tank
very
guy
good.
on the horn. Yeah.
Very
Can't
good.
leave him hanging. God, you know what a tank guy will do to you if you don't follow through in your purchase order?
I don't want to think what he'll do to my foot. My foot's already fucked.
God. Yeah. He might take one look at it and say, "Hey, the man's been through enough."
But anyway, that's gonna be this whatever this was. That's gonna be it.
This may have been the best episode we've ever filmed. I don't know. I'm waiting anxiously to see your footage come to me. I'm gonna splice them together, and it's just gonna be the greatest upload that YouTube has ever experienced.
Yeah. YouTube's not getting this, Dave. This is Patreon exclusive, okay?
Well, I still
gotta
upload it to YouTube. I mark it unlisted and I give it to the Patreon. Patreon
Okay.
doesn't really let you upload it right to their site. It's something they should fix.
They don't? I thought that wasn't a thing.
I don't think so. Maybe I haven't looked hard enough. Maybe I haven't looked at all.
Well, just keep doing what you're
you.
doing.
They
all
don't
right?
let you because I have a folder specifically for Patreon on YouTube. It's exclusive. You guys, I want you to appreciate what we're doing here.
Privet. You got to privet.
Well, it can't be private either because private's only for me. It's got to be unlisted.
Whatever.
It's a weird naming convention. I'm giving you the inside scoop here.
I am fucking over it.
This is what I have to deal with on my end. This is what a producer has to deal with. Oh, get a decent laptop.
I asked you to buy me one.
Sorry. Sorry, Troy. You get yourself a decent laptop, then you can start editing some of these. Wouldn't that be amazing?
You know what? I used to edit video in high school all the time, and I actually really liked it.
Yeah, it's just like riding a bicycle.
Just hop right back on. Of course, it was a shitty, made for Windows program, but you know what? It was still great.
It's exactly like riding a bicycle. There's never been an analogy between bicycle riding and anything else that is more apt than editing video.
Great. Good.
All right. We should cut this off because I feel like I'm on a roll right now, and I want to keep these hits coming when we go and record our podcast for the second time because you lost the audio from the first one.
Probably because I have that shitty laptop.
Yeah, well, let's pray that doesn't befall us again.
Yeah, for sure. It's streamed well so far, and nothing has crashed as of yet, except for the other times where it did crash. But
Absolutely.
I'm gonna throw that out the window.
All right. Along with the branch.
That's right.
Keep it company. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's close this puppy down and then hop. Well, Yeah. Well,